Hey friends, how's everybody doing tonight? This is Steve Motley coming to you from Boise, Idaho. It is Tuesday evening, the 7th day of January in the year of our Lord 2020. And I wanted to do another quick video for you tonight to share some information with you that I hope will help. Listen, I don't think it's a secret to anybody out there that we live currently in an instant gratification world. We want it now. We want it yesterday. We hate waiting around. That's just the way our lives are today. This is the way it should. Well, I guess with all the modern technology, and the smartphones. I mean, most of you have a smartphone. Well, guess what? I've got one, two, three. I got three smartphones. Okay? And I can't live without any of them because of the way I live my life and how busy I am right now. And that's why I'm trying to use technology to its maximum effectiveness. And streaming video is an integral part of today's technology. And if there's anybody out there watching this video right now that's interested in seriously making big money, with my daily choice, HempWorks, which I hope that resonates with a lot of you. I hope there are many of you out there watching this video that have those desires, because I'm going to tell you something. I'm not in the business of persuading or convincing. I shouldn't have to do that. Anybody that makes it to this point to where you're watching my videos and listening to me and trying to pick up some tips or advice from me, I'm going to make a big assumption that you are somebody that's already connected these dots and figured this thing out. You're sitting on a gold mine. This is one of the biggest money-making opportunities you'll ever see in your lifetime. Common wisdom says that everybody in America, now I can't speak for the world, but common wisdom says that everybody in America gets two big chances to make it big financially in life. That the average person, unless if you're just a, hourly worker and you have no aspirations or desires to go anywhere in life, this may not apply to you. But everybody gets two big chances. And if you're over 40, the statistics say your first chance has already come and gone. So if you're over 40 years old and you're watching this video, you've already blown your first chance. This is your second. And again, I'm not going to try to convince you of that. All I'm going to do is be the messenger and make sure I put the proper information in your hands, and then what you do with it is strictly up to you. Now, in my video that I did last night, I admonished everybody out there. I said, every one of you that are part of HempWorks and my daily choice. If you're already part of the team, you need to take your marketing system, one of your links, and go in and put your own name and email in and take the tour. Take the new tour. Josh Schweigel released the new updated marketing tour and an upgrade system on the 2nd of January. So I'm sure most of you out there have not seen it. So, in my video yesterday, I laid out, a paint by numbers program. I said, okay, this is what Josh talked about in the webinar the other day. We got these new bonuses for the month of January. You can now sign up as an affiliate, spend your $20, but right then and there, even though you're grabbing a spot in the program, you don't have to go buy all your product at that time. But what you do need to do is upgrade from basic affiliate to executive as soon as possible. Now, there are multiple ways that you can go to executive, and some of you didn't understand that from the video yesterday. So knowing full well that repetition is the mother of learning, I'm going to repeat that part again for the sake of those of you that didn't get it. So you can join now, based on what Josh told us on January 2nd. You can now join as an affiliate for 20 bucks. But at that time, you do not need to buy a bunch of product. And let's say that you want to start immediately sharing your good fortune of signing up in HempWorks My Daily Choice. You want to start sharing it with everybody you know. So you send out your web link. Anybody that signs up with you as an affiliate or as a customer, you will make 20%. You'll make 20% commission on whatever they do. That's your front level. That's your personally sponsored people. Now, if those people go out and start doing the same thing and you don't change your status from $20 affiliate to upgrade to other levels and hopefully get to executive. See, what you want to do is, if you want to make money in this program, you want to get to the executive level as quickly as you can. Why? Because that's when you maximize the compensation plan. You don't want to leave money on the table. So the way you do that, my recommendation, the cheapest way, is to get 2 director packs. A director pack is 4 products. You're paying for 3 and you're getting 1 free, the 4th one free. That's $199 for a director pack. You get 2 of those director packs where you pick and choose the products, and now you're qualified as an executive, okay? And there's one other step I'll tell you about in a minute. But if you are somebody that has a beauty salon, or you have a home base, you have some kind of other business and you need more product, then you might want to purchase a $600 executive pack. Then you'll get 12 products. 2 director packs, you're going to get 8 products. You buy an executive pack, you get 12 products. It all depends on a person's needs. Get in where you can fit in. Do what's right for you. But if you want to save some money and you don't need 12 products to start with, get 2 executive packs. $199 each. 2 executive packs equals executive status. Now, once you do that, you want to set up your auto ship. Your auto ship is an automatically generated order that the company's going to ship you each and every month. You can pick and choose. I do 1 director pack. I do 4 products a month. That's $199. That qualifies me for the 90 BV. As an executive, to make the maximum amount on the compensation plan, you want to have a minimum of 90 business volume per month in your auto ship. 1 executive pack qualifies you for that 90 BV. You got the 2 big checks in the box. Now you're ready to go. You're ready to make some money. As I've said before, since I signed up in this company on the 4th of January 2019, I have been paid each and every week because I have done things. I have generated volume. I've recruited people. I am working this business like a full-time job because that's what it is to me. I've made more money this past year in this company than anything I ever did in any other part of my life. That is the truth. This is one of the more lucrative programs you will ever see. Now, what you do with it remains to be seen. But do you have the same level playing field that I started with? Absolutely you do. So what the trick here becomes for you to educate yourself and to get motivated and to get that passion in your being that HempWorks is the missing link. HempWorks, My Daily Choice, is what you've been looking for. Your ship has finally come in. Now, whether you're going to swim out and go claim the gold that's out there for you, I don't know. It all depends on your motivation and how hungry you are, how dedicated you are to success. Never in my wildest dreams did I think, a few years ago when I was going through this major medical crisis, when I was in the hospital for 6 months, I was just hoping to survive. I could never picture myself doing what I'm doing today. But thanks be to God and this miraculous healing and recovery that I had, I'm back to where I was, 20 years ago. I'm shooting, moving, and communicating. I'm doing a lot of things. I feel good. I got energy. I sleep good. And so much of that I attribute to the CBD oil. HempWorks has changed my life personally. And it's changed the lives of many other people that I've introduced it to. And those numbers are growing exponentially on a daily, weekly basis. And so the challenge becomes, can you see this? Can you see yourself getting involved in this and doing what I do? And that is opening your mouth and sharing information, life-changing information with other people. Can you lead your friends and family members to a website and say, listen, go here, put in your name and email, and watch the 4 little short videos? If a person will do that, because of the simplicity that Josh Schweigel has now added into the marketing system with these 4 videos, I believe the numbers of new people that will join this company in 2020 and beyond is just going to be off the chart. It's going to be astronomical. And the question now becomes all of those thousands of new people that are going to be joining this year and into the next few years, whose team are they going to be joining? Who's going to sign them up? Me or you or somebody else? Well, like I've told y'all before, this company, as fast as it's growing, and we are the fastest growing multi-level marketing company in the world, 2 years running. So given the fact that we're growing that fast, but yet we're still just a blip on the radar screen as far as the world numbers are concerned, why in the world would you not want to take advantage of that impeccable timing, having that first mover's advantage, that proverbial being in the right place at the right time, with the right people, with the right product? What would hold you back? What would keep you from getting on board with this? What would keep you from getting back to the person who invited you to watch this video and get signed up? Say, yes, I'm ready. I'm ready to become an affiliate. How do I get started? Nothing. Because this is an opportunity the likes of which you will never see again. This is your second chance. The hemp revolution is real. I'm going to put a curse on you, every one of you right now. Everywhere you go now, you're going to start seeing CBD, 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 CBD here. I'm going down Fairview Avenue today in Meridian, Idaho. And I look over to my right and I see a brand new shop that says CBD for you. A shop. CBD for you shop. Right there on the busiest road in Boise, Idaho. It's going to be everywhere. So let me tell you, if the market is exploding, if the hemp revolution is crashing all over the world, but is only getting warmed up, this thing is in its infancy. What in the world is keeping you from getting on board and rolling up your sleeves and getting to work? I'll tell you what. It's the same thing that causes the average person having to hear something over and over and over. It takes the average person hearing something 8 times. That's sad, but it does. It takes the average person hearing something 8 times before that information becomes a part of their being. But I know none of you good people watching this video are average. So it doesn't take you near that long. But sometimes it may take once or twice. Now, some of you that watched my video previously from yesterday, you didn't quite connect all the dots. And so that's why I got to thinking, why is it that some people get it and other people don't? Is it in the education? Is it in my delivery? Is it I'm not explaining it properly? So I got to thinking, I said, that may be part of it. But an even greater part is what psychologists refer to as cognitive dissonance. Friends, you got to face up to the fact that a lot of you out there watching this video right now, you suffer from cognitive dissonance. You have been overwhelmed with so much information. You're like a deer caught in the headlights. You've just been bombarded. You've received this deluge of information coming at you so fast that you just have been blinded by it in a lot of ways. So I guess what my job becomes is to help. Let's sort that out. Let's cut through that minutia and that BS, and let's figure out, what is it you need to know? What do you really need to understand? Well, the first thing is you need to understand that you can do this. And you can make a tremendous amount of money for yourself, your family, and your future posterity. I'm telling you, you can mark your calendar today that you heard Steve Motley say this. This company that I'm talking to you about right now is going to be a world leader. It will be a multi-billion-dollar company, and I can tell you why. I can tell you a couple things. Honesty and integrity. Josh and Jenna Schweigel care about we the people. They are building something to last a long time. I believe this company will be here for our grandchildren. I really do. But that's going to happen with good people that see the same vision that Josh and Jenna do, and then come on board with us. And you do. You have first mover's advantage. You're one of the pioneers. But we're beyond the pioneering stage. We've worked through before Josh came out with this new system just a few days ago, it was very difficult at times to sign people up. And as streamlined as we like to think and say that we were, there were problems. There were lots of problems. But I know Josh and Jenna took all that information in, and they said, you know what, we're going to fix it. And they did. And that's why, number one, you have got to take the free tour again yourself so you can see those 4 videos. And you've got to get into the system to see them. Okay? So that's number one. Understand for yourself what these new changes are and what they mean to you. Now, let me stop here and explain something else so that there's no misunderstanding. Everybody that joins this company has a sponsor. If you sign up directly with me, I am your sponsor. And as your sponsor, you're going to fall into one of my legs below me. So maybe you will receive help in building one of your legs. Maybe you won't. Now, in the case of Steve Motley, of course, if you signed up directly with me, you would. But let me explain that if you are in my team and you are active and you're qualified to make money, all of the money that's generated below you, that you're going to get paid on that. But your upline, which I am one of, and I too have a sponsor, Joyce in Michigan, and Joyce has a sponsor, Becca in Arkansas, and Becca's sponsor is Debbie in Ohio, and Debbie's sponsor is Dr. Markham in Ohio, and Dr. Markham's sponsor is Charlene in Alberta, Canada. And Charlene's sponsor is Barb Miller in Nova Scotia, Canada. And Barb Miller's sponsor is Judy Stallings in Las Vegas. And her sponsor is Jenna Schweigel. So there is a hierarchy. There is an upline. There is an organization. And that is the beauty of network marketing. When you are involved in network marketing, you are in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. You have a team of people that are here to help you succeed. And in my case, thanks be to God, I have some volunteers, people that give of their own free time to help me build my team. Now, I help them. It's a win-win situation. So what goes around comes around. There's no free lunch. But what I'm telling you is that there is a place here in this company for everybody if you have the vision to see where you are relative to time and space. And once you identify that and you say, yes, I want to be a part of it, then you follow a proven system that those that have come before you have used to succeed. Now, Barb Miller in Nova Scotia, Canada, has been in HempWorks, my daily choice, since the beginning of HempWorks. So she's got about a year and a half on me. And she and her family are making millions of dollars. There are other people in this company already making millions of dollars. I am going to be one of those people. I am inviting as many of you that want to come along. Let's go to this. It's always, the journey is more fun when you can do it with lots of people instead of just doing it by yourself. I don't want to be a lone wolf. I want my team members to come along on the journey. The only thing holding you back is you. We all are at the same place. We all have the same level track to run on. It's a numbers game, friends. Let's be honest here. He or she that talks to the most people wins the race. Okay? Now, this company has given us goals. They've given us targets to shoot for. We have different pin levels. You know, you start out as an executive. Then you become a 5K and a 10K and a 25K and a 50K and a 100K. And with each advancement through the ranks in this amazing company, you get bonuses, you get all kinds of incentives, you get lots of money, and you get the satisfaction of knowing that you're helping a lot of people. So what I would tell you is deal with the cognitive dissonance, deal with the brain overload. But some of you are so overwhelmed, and I know this to be true, that you've signed up as a HempWorks affiliate and you've received your little business in a box. It came in the mail. But there are many of you that have not yet cracked open that box and read those little pamphlets and started to figure out what you got your hands on. There are many of you that have not logged into your back office and watched the videos, and you haven't even looked at the new marketing links that you've got since the 2nd of January. Friends, I guess the first key here for you to have success in this company is to wrap your mind and your heart around the fact that this is big business. This is not a hobby. This is not a joke. This is not a Bernie Madoff pyramid scam. This is a legitimate business that you can work from the comfort of your home with just your smartphone if you want to. You can tailor this business to suit your time constraints and your needs in life. But whatever you do, don't miss this. Grab a spot now. And with the simplicity of how easy it is to grab a spot for only 20 bucks, when you grab that spot, you're clicking that time date stamp. That's all important. When I say this is a race to the swift, I mean it. When you start to investigate something like this, you don't drag your feet and say, oh, I'm going to go home and talk to my wife about it. I got to think this over. I'm not so sure this is something I want to do. I'm talking about $20, friends. Use that $20, get signed up, grab your spot, then go home, talk to the spouse, the significant other, sit down on the computer together and decide which products you want to place in your initial order to make you an executive before you start rocking and rolling and sharing this. Listen to me. I want to tell y'all something. I used to run around with a guy named Mark Yarnell. Mark was the author of a book called Your First Year in Network Marketing. Look it up. It's still a good read. If you don't have it, order it, put it in your library, read it. Mark, it was the first person, to my understanding, that was ever inducted into the Networking Hall of Fame. But there were many things that I picked up from Mark, but the first thing was that I learned from him is you never succeed in anything that you don't start. You miss every single shot you don't take. So if you decide for whatever reason that you're going to skip over this program, you're going to let this one pass you by, then God bless you. Yeah, I still love you and I wish you the very best in life. And then Mark would say, if you do sign up and you get going, the last thing in the world you want to do is quit. You know, the old quitters never win, winners never quit. But the crazy thing in network marketing is you never know when the person is going to come in below you on your third, fourth, fifth level. And that person that comes in down there below you blows this thing up and decides to take it to the top. And all of that volume that person's going to generate, you could have been the beneficiary of. You could have made money off of that person below you. But instead, you decided to quit. You decided to throw the towel in just a little too soon. Friends, if the people that quit, if they could have only known how close they were to success. This is one of those programs that when you commit to join and get in, you don't want to quit. This is not a flash in the pan. This is not an overnight get-rich-quick scheme. Okay, now you can make a lot of money really quick depending on how aggressive you want to work it, like I did. I mean, I came out the gate last year running like a wild man. And now it's starting to pay the big dividends because now my leaders are starting to surface within the depths of my organization. And they're reaching up and saying, hey, Steve, I want to take this thing to the top, man. I say, all right, let's do it. And they're starting to get out and share with others and build their respective teams, just like that's what every one of you should do. Now, Josh outlines when he talks about the compensation plan, and all of you need to see that video about the compensation plan because it'll wake you up. Many of you are still asleep at the wheel. You don't have a clue the magnitude of what you've got your hands on here. I mean, everybody out there is working so damn hard anyway in their JOBs. You go back and forth every day, exchanging your time for your employer's money so you can get that sacred paycheck, so you can have the weekend off to lounge around and watch Netflix reruns, right? Okay, but now you've got a chance to have a plan B. This is called residual walk-away income. This income goes on with or without your efforts. This is something you set up one time, and then your organization starts to take on a life of its own. It starts to grow exponentially and get bigger and bigger. And then all of a sudden, you and your husband decide to get on a plane and go to Maui for a month. So you go over to Hawaii, and when you come back, you're making more money than when you left. So you went away on a 30-day vacation and came back home, and you're making more money than when you left? How is that possible, Steve? It's possible because of residual income, growing organization, getting bigger, getting stronger, as more and more of you good souls start to connect the dots and realize, oh my God, I'm sitting on a freaking rocket. And this is the answer to my financial dilemma. My ship has finally come in. Yes. Thank you, Josh Schweigel. Thank you, Josh and Jenna Schweigel, for creating this incredible company and giving us the best compensation plan in the history of network marketing, and having the most sought after CBD oil product on the planet Earth, the product that so many people are raving about because of what it's doing for them. I told y'all at the end of 2019, I said, listen, I've had a wonderful year. God bless America. Love this company. And we've seen a lot of wonderful new products come and go. Not come and go, but we've seen this, like the shampoo. I rant and rave about the hemp-infused shampoo because I love it. And you will too. But I said at the end of 2019, I said, friends, as I come out into 2020, I'm getting back to the basics. You know, like Coach Vince Lombardi, every year with his Green Bay Packers, he'd get them in the office or in the big meeting room, and he'd get up front and he'd reach down and grab a football and he'd hold it up and he'd say, gentlemen, this is a football. This is why we play the game. And that's about as basic as you can get. Well, I ain't going to be like Coach Lombardi and say, ladies and gentlemen, this is CBD oil, and this is why we play the game. All of this other stuff, all these other products are wonderful. I love them. But I'm going to go back to the basics of what got me to where I am today and what I think you should concentrate on when you're brand new in this business. And I think you ought to get on this product and try it yourself. And once you gain your own testimonial of how good it is, then you'll get even more passionate and more motivated. And once you get that passion and motivated together with that faith, faith precedes all miracles. But once you put all of it together, there will be no stopping you. Now, it was just announced that our convention, our annual convention, is going to be in Las Vegas from August 20th through the 22nd at the Mirage. So if you have not yet signed up, I've already paid for my ticket, and many of my team members have too. But there's a place where you can sign up and buy your ticket now in advance. And if you're committed, if you're a brand new affiliate and you're committed to the long haul with this, you cannot miss the annual convention. It's sacrosanct to do so. You cannot. It's part of the program, because going to the annual convention will change your entire attitude and your faith and your belief about what you're doing. You understand? So that's not, you got to put that check in the box. What do you need, sweetie? Oh, thank you very much. Oh my goodness, my little. Thank you. Shut the door. Get the dog out, please. Get the dog out now. Get the dog out.
Come on, Rosie.
Jeez.
Come on, Rosie.
Please take. Okay, this is my little granddaughter. She just drew me a U.S. flag, and I told her that I was going to pay her for her artwork. And then she put on the back, Blake White, number 23. I'm not sure what that number 23 is. 2020, and that's her with a little rainbow down here. And I think that is just fantastic, don't you? Anyway, well, there's a perfect example. Life is full of interruptions. I just couldn't have the dog running all around the floor here. But anyway, friends, I want to go ahead and wrap this up. I've pretty much said my piece for today. I plan to do these videos on a somewhat regular basis, but let's get beyond the cognitive dissonance, and the way we do that is to pay attention. If you need to watch a video more than one time to get the gist of what I'm saying or somebody else in the company is trying to share with you, so be it. Let repetition be the mother of learning, but it's better to repeat something a few times and understand it so that you can convey it to others. But here's what Josh explained, and I love this explanation. It's very easy to do. And he said, if you want to build a big team, once you get signed up, you sign up 2 people, one on your left and one on your right. And then you immediately help those 2 friends get their 2. And then you then you just keep doing that, leapfrogging that same help get 2 and help those 2 and help those 2. Keep doing that, and all of a sudden you'll be surprised at how big your group has grown into, and you'll be even more surprised at the size of those paychecks that start coming into your bank account. So friends, listen, don't get caught up in the information deluge. Try to keep yourself separated from it. Don't let inattentional blindness be part of your life. You know, don't be the only one that doesn't see the elephant in the room, you know. And the elephant is here. It's called My Daily Choice Hemp Works. You have definitely got a part in this if you want it, but you're never going to see a timing like you're looking at right now. And I just hope you can take advantage of it. All right? So with that, get back to the person that invited you to watch this. Get signed up as an affiliate immediately. Get yourself upgraded to executive, and then get on the auto ship for the 90 BV if you're an executive. Oh, the other thing I wanted to explain is if you start to build an organization and then for whatever reason you stop ordering product and you decide to quit, okay? And let's say you have a fairly good sized group below you. A lot of you have asked, what happens if I drop out of the program, Steve, and quit? What happens to all those people below me? It's called dynamic compression. Those people will roll up. They will pass you by and go into the next open spot. So if I sponsored you and you sponsored Billy Bob and Billy Bob sponsored Mary Jane and Mary Jane sponsored Emmy Lou, if you were to quit and just drop out of the program, Billy Bob and those people would go moving up through that dynamic compression, filling in the open holes which you would have vacated. You would have vacated your spot and your right to get paid because you are no longer following the rules of the program. The rules say if you want to get paid, you have to have a monthly auto ship. Well, you don't have to have an automatic shipment as long as you meet the volume requirement. If you're required to have 90 business volume for 1 month in order to get paid on your organization and you quit, then that next person rolls up into that spot, into your old spot, and as long as they're qualified, they pick up where you left off. That's a good thing. God bless America. So the word to the wise is, if you get started and if you start building a team, just don't quit, because if you do, you lose. It's just that simple. And I hate to see anybody lose. This is a great program. This is a really wonderful deal. And I know more and more people are starting to recognize it. So I know that 2020 is going to be a red letter year. It's going to be a golden year of growth. And so I'm just inviting all of you that watch these videos to share them, number one. Share the videos with your team and let them understand the nature of what we've got here. I couldn't believe I only had 60 views on that. Well, I did do that video early this morning. I guess it was probably 4 o'clock this morning when I finally uploaded that video. So I guess I can't ask for much more. But what I am going to do is I'm going to post this video and the one I did with the update of Josh Schweigel's webinar. I'm going to post these on my YouTube. I'm going to put them on my other social media platforms so people can start to get educated about what's going on here. And I know there will be people that are in other teams within the company that stumble in and watch one of my videos. God bless you. If you can learn something from my videos, then we all win, right? I don't have a monopoly on how to do this business. I've just been around the networking industry long enough to know some of the ins and outs. And I know what works and what doesn't. And I know that the thing that really sets us apart at My Daily Choice HempWorks is the fact that every single affiliate that joins this company gets their own personalized marketing system that Josh Schweigel has given to us as a free gift for just being an affiliate. You have one of the most amazing ClickFunnels type marketing tools that you'll ever see. So the simplicity of how we do the business is that you as an affiliate need to take your marketing website and put it in front of as many intelligent, open-minded, critical thinking people as you can. And if you do that, you will have great success, because Josh Schweigel just spent a lot of time, money, and effort simplifying the marketing system into basically a program of watching 4 short videos and then taking action. The call to action is all over the inside of this marketing system, and it's user-friendly now. No more complicated sign-up processes. No more people getting lost in the shuffle, getting signed up in the wrong place. None of that stuff. We are a forward-thinking, forward-moving company. When there are issues, we get them corrected and continue to press forward. We are on our way to become a billion, I believe, multi-billion-dollar company. If you want a piece of that, your timing could not be better than it is right now seeing this video, but now it's time to take action. So if you have not yet joined and you have not yet met up with somebody that has invited you to join, then I would love to have you on my team, and you can take the tour. I want everybody to start the process of signing up with me by taking the tour. And you do that by going to endlesspaychecks.com. Endlesspaychecks.com. Put in your name, email, and phone number if you desire, and that will put you into the back office and allow you to take the free tour, and you'll be challenged to watch the 4 short videos created by Josh, and then you can sign up through that process. And I look forward to seeing you show up on my team. I will immediately get out a welcome letter to you, and I'll tell you step by step what to do to have success. Listen, I don't believe anybody should get left behind in this program. I don't think failure is an option, not on my team. Because if you're on the Motley Crew team and you're not having success, it means you're missing something. It means there's a piece in the program that you didn't quite wrap your mind around. So that's why it's imperative that I want everybody on my team to watch these videos that I'm doing. And then you can go back and do other things that I've told you about after the video's over. But it's imperative that the information gets disseminated down through the organization as deep as we can make it go. So if I'm your direct sponsor and you've gone out and sponsored other people, please make sure they see this video and the other videos. Let them know that they can go to this channel, which is Hemp Works Fast Start. If a person goes to hempworksfaststart.com, that will take them to my hemp channel. And there you can see not only this video, but the other videos that I'm shooting. And I kind of started over a while back. And I feel good about some of these videos I'm doing because I want to provide some factual information and instructions that you can use to get up and running. My goal as your sponsor or one of your upline leaders is to help you get up and running and having success, i.e. making money as soon as possible. This is not a program where you've got to learn a bunch of stuff before you get out and start sharing. No. You've got a lot of people in your team above you that are willing to help you with your new people coming on board. Just like my upline has helped me, and they continue to help me. We have a real solid success team. That's the name of our group, the success team. And we love helping each other. We all communicate on Facebook. A lot of us on Twitter and other social media platforms. We see each other when we go around to regional events. We're just one big happy family. And the only thing missing is you. Or if you've already come on board, maybe your participation is missing. Maybe you've been in this program for 6 months. Maybe you've been in since the beginning with me and you have yet to do anything of any significance. That's okay, because the past doesn't equal the future. So what? Today is the first day of the rest of your life. All you got to do is find 2 people. And once you find those 2, let them know. Set them down. Set them down over coffee or tea or crumpets or whatever and say, Bob, listen, I'm so glad you signed up with me, man. Now I'm going to do everything in my power to help you get your 2 people as soon as possible. Let's do a 3-way phone call. Put me on the phone with one of your friends and let me help you out. How many of you out there would like to do 3-way phone calls with me? I would love to do a 3-way phone call with you. You know why? Those are one of the most effective marketing things that we have. So here's the deal. If you are signed up by me or you're on my team and you got somebody that's interested, then let's you and I get on the phone and talk to that person and let me tell them in a few minutes why they need to just get on off this phone and get signed up with you. What do you say? Why don't we work together more as teams? Teamwork makes the dream work. Look, I told y'all before, I'm trying to use technology to the best of my ability. Streaming video works. These videos that I'm making right here, they work. Now, whether or not you're going to use it to help build your own team, that remains to be seen. But at least I'm going to do my part. And I know there'll be a few of you that will. And I don't care about the masses. I've never cared about the big numbers. The numbers take care of themselves. If you do the right thing, if you do what's right by your team members, if I do this video and I'm providing good factual information that anybody, whether they're investigating HempWorks, they're trying to figure out if this is something they want to get involved in, or whether they've already joined the program and they're just looking for tips and information as to how they can better build their business, then that's what I'm here for. That's what I do. And you see, I'm coming at this with a little bit different perspective, because for the last almost 3 years, I've had a very successful YouTube channel, okay? I talk about current events, I talk about politics, I talk about whatever I want to talk about. It's anything goes. And it's called retiredmarinesoundsoff.com. But I started out from scratch with no subscribers. And at the end of almost 3 years, I've got almost 50,000 subscribers. That's not a lot, but it's a hell of a lot more than I ever thought I might have. And do I think I'll have more? Yes, I do. I think as my website, just like you marketing HempWorks, as you get your marketing website in front of more and more people, more and more people will discover you and what you're doing, and they'll start joining your team. This is how you build a success team, one person at a time. But when you go and recruit 2 people, one on your left and one on your right, and then you help those 2 get their 2, and then you just keep helping, and then all of a sudden all of you help each other, and that team starts to grow and get bigger and bigger, and that momentum starts to take over, and all of a sudden you get a couple live wires that take off, and buddy, the rest is history. And I know that's what a lot of you want to be a part of. And you will be, just based on the law of large numbers. It's almost impossible to fail, is what I'm saying. But many of you are carrying battle scars. You're walking wounded because you were involved in some kind of program. It may have been Amway, it may have been Shackley. God knows what it might have been. But many of you got hurt. You lost money. And you swore you would never get involved in another one of those get-rich-quick things again. Well, God bless you. I'm glad you didn't. But this is not another one of those deals. There's a new sheriff in town. This is being done the right way. You need to exercise your faith once again and get yourself involved in this and do it for the long haul, understanding that, hey, I'm going to give this thing 2 years. Yeah. You give it 2 years and you damn sure won't quit after 2 years. Number one, you'll be making a significant amount of money and your team will be continually growing. So you would be absolutely insane to drop out of a program that has that kind of momentum. Okay? But what I'm trying to tell you is we're just getting warmed up. As fast as we're growing, we're getting ready to go global like you've never seen before. Don't you want to be a part of that? Don't you want to work local and think global? Don't you want to have a team that when you log into your back office, you see people in Australia and New Zealand and Germany and France and Russia and all over the place? Of course you do. We live in a global community. You don't need to be a globalist, but at the same time, you can have friends all over the globe that you're doing business with and that you're helping make money. And this is a win-win. This is nobody getting over on anybody else. Nobody's stealing or taking away from anybody below them. If you're in my organization, I want you to get paid everything that you deserve. And as long as you put the checks in the box and do what you need to do, everything is fine. But friends, I'm going to wrap this video up right now, but God bless you all. Thank you for taking almost an hour to listen to what I have to say. But I think this video will continue over time to get some traction because, again, it's just me pouring out to you some information that's vitally important for all of you that are part of the Motley Crew HempWorks team, obviously, or no matter who you are. If you're brand new and you're looking to join, you stumbled into this video and you're trying to figure out what this is all about, let me tell you what this is all about. This is all about you becoming an affiliate with HempWorks and making a lot of money and helping a lot of people. That's what this is. And if you want to check it out further, go to endlesspaychecks.com, put in your name and email, take the tour, get signed up, and then you and I will be talking soon, and we'll be making some money together. Okay? God bless you, friends. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll be doing more of these as time goes on. But again, the moral of this story is don't get caught up in cognitive dissonance and unintentional blindness. Don't get overwhelmed by the deluge of information and data coming at you. I've already sorted it all out for you. This is what you need to do, trust me. And just get signed up and follow the system and you'll thank me later, okay? God bless you all, friends. We'll talk soon. Have a wonderful evening. Bye now.